Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about the point what is pool hiring and bench hiring in TCS, Infosys and Wipro. Actually, like TCS, Infosys and Wipro, these all are service based company and their format of working is almost same. So the way of hiring, the way of recruiting candidates is also very similar. So since I have worked in this all three MNCs, so on the basis of my personal experience I'm going to talk about this pool hiring. Especially this pool hiring is happening for fresher as well as experienced candidate both, and bench hiring is also somewhat similar to pool hiring. There is no much different, but the name wise it's two word, like pool hiring and bench hiring. The meaning of overall pool hiring and bench hiring I am going to explain in the next slide. Yeah, so the first point is uh, bench hiring. What is bench hiring and pool hiring? So as per my understanding, the bench hiring is a period where the candidate will not have any project, even for fresher and even for experience. Like especially TCS is most of the time they are hiring. Yes, maybe if there is a serious requirement, then they will go for project specific hiring. Otherwise, mostly they are doing a bench hiring where they will hire candidate in a pool hiring, and they will hire a candidate on a pool, and they will after hiring they will put the candidate on bench. And bench is a kind of code where you will not have any project assigned. From there, all the projects where the requirement is there related to your skill and competency, they will start taking the candidate interview internally for client round, and then they will deploy you on any specific project related to your technology. Especially there is a RMG team who is responsible for this whole thing. Like they will decide which project you will be getting hired. Mostly like you have to reach out to RMG team and you have to provide your one page profile to them, and on after screening your profile they will decide to you where they have to deploy. And they will, as per their requirement in different projects, they will check out with their project managers, and they will gather the requirements, and they will match your profile, and accordingly they will schedule your interview with the client round. And once you clear the interview, they will deploy for project. So the difference in bench period in TCS, Infosys and Wipro, like in TCS, what I know, like in TCS the bench periods are generally so long. Like for fresher it will be not at all decided like how long it will be. Sometime it will be 3 month, 4 months, 6 month, even 1 year, and even more than that for some time. Even for experienced people also, if that person is not getting a right project and right competency, then that period can increase from 3 months to 6 months even. And there is no loss of pay kind of thing in TCS, especially when you are working with TCS. And even in Infosys also I have not seen people getting loss of pay. Like they will not put you in LOP very soon. They will give you at least 3 chance to go for client round of interview. In first 3 interview, if you are rejecting the project what they are assigning to you, you have privilege to reject. If that profile is not matching with your skill set, then you have privilege to reject and look for another interview and another project. But in Bipro there is some criteria, like 45 days you have to in that period only you have to look for project and get the project. Like you have to contact to RMG team, and they will most probably they will assign a project. In some cases, if you are not getting it, then you have to look by your own, like you have to start checking with the different project managers and check with their requirements. If something matched with you, then you can ask your HR to assign to that map to that project. So that's how generally they do, in especially in TCS and Wipro and Infosys. They hire on bench first of all. In that, they will just take a technical round of interview and managerial and HR round, and then they will hire on the bench, and from there they will start putting you for client round of interview. So that's how they do generally. So this is the basic difference in TCS, Infosys and Wipro bench period. In Wipro, the bench period will be smaller than TCS and Infosys, and the TCS and Infosys most probably the bench period will be almost similar, like it may go longer, but yes, you have privilege to look for better project. So the next is how to get a right project during your bench period. So the most important thing is to inform your RMG people that you are looking for this particular specific project, and always try to convince them whenever they are asking you to go for this particular project interview. You, if that profile is matching with you, then only you should attend the interview. Otherwise, politely you can tell them that, ma'am or sir, this project is not matching with my competency. Then your option will not get lapsed. So they will keep assigning you a different opportunity, and then you can choose the best one that actually match with your skills. So that's how you have to get. And in your bench period especially, you have to keep making a new connection internally in the company with senior colleagues and managers to get a better opportunity. And also, like, you have to, in your free time, you have to go for reskilling yourself and attend a new try to grip a new skills to your resume. That will help to get a good project. And how long will be your bench period in these companies? Like I have already told, like it's not defined, or it's not specific. For some people I have seen in Infosys and all in TCS, like people are on the bench for more than a year, even for experience and even for fresher. Like they will get assigned, and then if they are not getting a right project, they will get released, and then again they will start looking for different projects. That's how they generally do. And even the good thing is, like, if you are on bench and you wanted to reskill yourself, so this is the best period when you can reskill yourself. So that's how you can utilize your bench period actually. So the next slide is what is the duration your bench, what to do during your bench period. So yeah, already I explained, like in bench period you can reskill yourself, you can build a new connections, and you can keep updating and always be in the contact with RMG team, like resource manager group team. They are responsible for assigning a new project to people, those who are on bench. Staying long time on bench period is good or bad? Yeah, it's good as well as it's bad also. Like if you will be on bench, your performance will not be considerable. You will more, even in few of, for a experienced candidate, mostly if you are on bench, your variable pay amount you will not get it, because variable pay is totally depend on your performance. So those amount you might not get completely. So that is something bad also, I can say. Yes, good in that manner, that if you wanted to reskill yourself, you wanted to get a right project, so in that way it's good. Generally these companies are hiring, why these companies hire candidates on bench? Because they are a big giant company, and they always showcase their strength to the client, that they have this many people on the bench and they are completely ready to take their project and assign engineers to their project to start the work immediately. So that will give a good image in front of client that this much resource they have in their company on the bench, they can immediately start their work. So this is something good for company to get a attract the client and get a project, whatever the projects are on pipeline. How to take a benefit of bench? Yeah, already explained, like on bench period you can easily reskill yourself and make new connections. Your bench period can be responsible for your termination or LOP. Yeah, obviously if you are doing something unethical, that might be responsible for your termination, job termination, as well as loss of pay also. Like generally loss of pay is not happening in TCS and Infosys. Yes, in Wipro it might be if you are crossing the benchmark of their bench period, then after that might be if you are more than 45 days or something, that time period, then you might get loss of pay. During that time you will not get your complete salary, you will get some basic amount only. So that's how that's the whole about this video. So please comment and subscribe my channel if you feel something good and interesting about this topic. Thanks for watching till here. Thank you.